When Tian Ji is together with Tai Yin, Guang or Tong Gong, what kinds of changes will occur in the natal spouse palace? Hello everyone. In the natal spouse palace, when each star is placed in it, and if we add the 4 transformations, what changes will happen? This series has been very well received by everyone. Today, let's talk about the Tian Ji star. Finally, congratulations. When Tian Ji is together with Tai Yin, Guang, or Tong Gong, what kinds of changes will occur in the natal spouse palace? In Zi Wei Doshu, there is a concept, which is these 4 positions. These 4 positions are called the 4 horse grounds. It's like there are 4 places where horses run around. The simplest logic is that if a star is placed in any of these 4 positions, it will tend to be more unsettled, always hoping for some kind of change or movement. You want to be able to go out for a walk, hoping things won't be so monotonous. It's like how everyone is stuck at home right now. You just want to get out for a bit. Even if it's just going out onto the balcony, lighting a candle, and looking at Taipei 101, or watching to see if any American military planes fly by, that alone makes you happy. That's what the situation refers to. We talked about this a long time ago. When it comes to directing operations, there are what's called the Gongwei system and the Xinao system. In the Gongwei system, each position has its own representative meaning, which means the environment gives you this kind of context. The environment gives you this kind of feeling, this kind of idea, even if the new drug itself appears to be or is generally described as a relatively stable new drug. But the environment makes you feel like you want change. It's just like the recent pandemic situation and all the moms have to take care of their kids all the way until the end of August, right? Even if you're usually a homebody or even if you normally like staying at home. But still, if you're kept inside all the time, you'll start to feel like you want to go out. Or even if you're someone who really likes staying at home, the outside environment has all kinds of noises. Like when we're recording, sometimes an ambulance goes by, right? And then you think, oh, maybe I should go take a look. Oh, that's the power that your work environment gives you. So today we're talking about the Tian Ji star. As for the Tian Ji star, sometimes it works together with or opposes the Tai Yin star, and it just happens to be located at these 4 corners. If the Tian Ji star is here, then directly opposite it will definitely be the Tai Yin star. Of course, it could also be the other way around, if the Tian Ji star is over here. It works together with the Tai Yin star, and the spot directly opposite happens to be empty, so you can borrow from it. If you've watched our show, you know there are times when you can't borrow, like in that situation. If there are 4 killings or Chang in there, you can't borrow, but most of the time you can. Okay, since we're talking about the natal chart, we'll just treat it as empty for now. So, regarding this combination with Tian Ji's inherent transformation is towards goodness. Oh, it does have both meanings, kindness and changeability. Many people often can't distinguish between being kind and being changeable. Wow, how can a kind person be so changeable? Well, kindness and changeability can exist at the same time. I'm kind, I want to be kind to you today and I want to be kind to someone else tomorrow. Why not, right? So there's no conflict, really no conflict. Many people think, generally speaking, that Zi Wei, Tong, and Liang are all relatively stable stars. So as for the Tian Ji star, why does it have this concept of changeability? This is like what we often say about gamblers. If you tell them, hey, you're gambling, they'll say, no, I'm investing. It's this so-called stability of Ji, Yue, Tong, and Liang, this idea that because they're more stable, they're less likely to act impulsively, making them suitable for civil servant jobs and so on. Why do we often try to break this stereotype? Why do we often say that you shouldn't assume that the Sha, Po, Lang stars are always reckless, while Ji, Yue, Tong, and Liang are always well-behaved? Oh, don't say that Sha, Po, Lang are more suited to being bosses, while Tong, Liang can only be office workers. And don't say things like plant welfare is severe or that it's a leadership personality. Also, don't just memorize or recite that certain types are always support personalities. Absolutely don't memorize or remember it that way. Because once you memorize it like that, it's very easy to make mistakes. Whether it's because some teachers think it's better to categorize things that way, or maybe they just haven't learned it properly themselves. Once you force things into those boxes, you're basically stifling it. A lot of possibilities, so many possibilities. So we still need to go back to the essence of Xinyao. Now, why is it that this medicine, which the ancients considered relatively stable, still has this changeable nature? Actually, there are 2 reasons. The first reason is what we call kindness, what we call the stability of Tian Ji nature, is actually because people of this type are generally very logical. So when they do things, they tend to think things through more. Now, people who think more before doing things compared to those who compared to people who just rush into things as soon as they want to do them, they're more stable. From another perspective, the second point is that actually both Zi Wei Doshu and Xinyao require changes through the interplay and opposition of Xinyao Yin. Now let's look at the Tian Ji star. When paired with Tianliang, they overthink and don't act recklessly, except with the Guangnei group. When Tian Ji is paired with Zhumei, they also overthink, feeling empty and lonely, so they tend to be more cautious. As for the Tongkong group, they find joy in themselves. There are only these three combinations for Tian Ji, and among these three, more than half are relatively well behaved. Naturally, people will think, oh, you are more obedient, more stable, and less likely to act rashly. But this doesn't mean that they don't want change. Of course, if you look at it strictly according to the ancient texts or from the perspective of those who just study by rote, then you won't be able to grasp the new changes. In this kind of situation, as rumors spread, we often say that the story gets more and more exaggerated, and then some misconceptions arise, and people will tell you that if someone with Tian Ji happens to encounter this, they supposedly should be more suited to being a civil servant, but that's actually not the case. Especially when it comes to the Tian Ji star, when it encounters the Tai Yin star, this combination is most often described as the Jiletong Liang pattern. That's why I often say, if you don't read the ancient text carefully, you'll fall into their traps. On one hand, they tell you that the Qi Wei Tong Liang pattern is a relatively stable star configuration, but on the other hand, they also say that when the stars fall into the four horses position, it's more unstable. So which one is actually correct? The truth is, that's not really what it means, because today we're talking about the natal spouse palace, the Tian Ji star. We say that this person is logical and rational. When looking at the star configuration, whether it's in opposition or conjunction, we also say that what needs to be considered is the opposition. What kind of person am I? But what I show on the outside, because of the influence of my inner self, is a different state. I am someone who, when doing things, hopes to be logical and thoughtful, not someone who is rigid and unchanging, like the Tian Ji star. However, this desire not to be rigid, to do things with logic and ideas, and my kindness and willingness to help others, all of this comes from the Tai Yin star within me. Because the many ideas and thoughts I express, this aspect of Tian Ji, is actually a manifestation of the inner thoughts and feelings of the Tai Yin star. So I always tend to care about others, and I pay close attention to what others might need, just like a mother who responds to her child's needs. If this is how I present myself outwardly, then that's the Tai Yin quality, right? And there's also that Pai Yinga star, isn't there? I just want to take care of people more, and I also have a Taohua, peach blossom heart. So I always show very delicate care for others in relationships, being very attentive and considerate, and so on and so forth. This is just my Tian Ji star in the spouse palace, and then the situation with Tai Yin in the company. But what if Tian Ji is in the spouse palace and Tai Yin is right next to it? That means not only do I want to show this side of myself from the inside, but I actually present myself this way outwardly as well. My entire Tian Ji star, from beginning to end, is like this. Influenced by this Tan Lang star, I hope that whatever I do, I can have a more delicate inner world, just like a mother. Now, you might wonder, teacher, then how is this different from when it's in the company palace? In the company palace, it's just about showing it to you. But inside, I'm still Tian Ji. One of Tian Ji's biggest traits is that I hate monotony. I don't like things to stay the same. And if I think you're too stupid, I'll still think you're stupid inside, but when I show it to you, I'll act like a mother. I won't directly say you're dumb. Instead, I'll say, oh, it's nothing, let's try again. Oh, at that time, if it's a child laborer, they'll always be influenced by the Tai Yin lunar nature. They won't directly feel like, oh, you're always the same. Like, every time you ask me out, it's always to the movies. Ooh, I'm never going with you again. Instead, they'll show more care and concern. I believe that you probably just don't know what I like, and that's okay. If you always take me to the movies, I'll just suggest, how about we do something different this time? I won't think, oh, you're not good because of this. Instead, I'll try to find ways to change you, just like your mom always tries everything to change you. Recently, since August is coming up and all the moms with Tai Yin stars are having a tough time, I won't criticize the Tai Yin star anymore. You know, moms have this peculiar little flaw. When they can't genuinely change you, they start coming up with all sorts of truly random tactics. When Tianjing and Tai Yin are together, it's precisely the same thing. She'll try to fundamentally change you, but when she ultimately can't, she'll then think of every possible way to do it. And then what happens next? With these two particular combinations, if they both genuinely feel that you absolutely cannot be changed, then they'll inevitably start thinking, perhaps I can seriously try changing someone else, or maybe I can actively see if there are other, more promising opportunities out there in the wider world. Or, because they are more in tune with each other, they both possess the qualities of being attractive to others. Whether it's a man or a woman, if you are gentle, considerate, attentive, and willing to care more about others, you will naturally attract people of the opposite sex. People like to be cared for in this way, to be treated with genuine concern. So naturally, many people are drawn to them when many people like them, but those around them don't meet their expectations. For example, a mother teaching her child, but the child just won't listen. Then they might think, well, why not try someone else instead? This is how such situations arise. Therefore, in this combination, especially with Tian Ji. Because of their broad-mindedness, people often say that they like to help others and treat people gently, but sometimes they become too close or go overboard, which can easily lead to problems. The reason lies here. The Tian Ji star doesn't like things to stay the same for too long. And then, with too much feminine energy and a romantic heart, what happens next? He hopes to be able to control and change something in his emotions. However, because he is Tai Yin, he doesn't tell you directly. All right, so he has a lot of little dramas going on in his mind, which makes it easy for these kinds of problems to arise. This is the main meaning and structure of this group. Now, let's take a look. What happens when Tian Ji encounters Lu, Quan, or K? When Tian Ji transforms into Lu, what about me? In the spouse palace, if my spouse palace has the Tian Ji star, I tend to think more and put more thought into my emotions. Especially when I have a Tai Yin star in my heart, it makes me invest even more emotional energy in relationships. With this kind of trait, when Lu is generated, it manifests even more. So when Tian Ji generates Lu, as is often said, the 4 transformations follow the stars. They can't exist independently. What does by me marriage represent? Personality traits, as well as some of my abilities. My emotional abilities, because of this, I end up having many emotional opportunities. The extra things that don't originally belong to you, we call those Lu. So because of this, I have more chances for romance. Of course, with these increased romantic opportunities, if my luck cycle happens to pass through periods with a lot of peach blossom, romantic encounters, and then, for example, I accidentally enter a certain fate palace or gate and feel empty and lonely inside, then I have a lot of romantic opportunities. And at that time, if I also encounter something like a killing star, Shashing, then boom, it's very easy for things to fall apart. Of course, this is what we often talk about. You have a lot of peach blossom, you have strong romantic abilities. You still have to see if you have the opportunity, right? You also have to see if you have the impulse. All of these things really need to be taken into consideration. Now, as for the Tian Ji star, when it forms a complete pattern, it means I want to control the relationship. I want to control the relationship, but I also don't want the relationship to stay the same forever. At this point, it's the same. I want to control the relationship. I hope the relationship doesn't become stagnant. And I hope that emotionally, even though I talk to you nicely, you actually have to listen to me. What does this mean? If I can't control you, then maybe I'll just find someone else. And that's when the thought of having another person might arise. But everyone must remember, okay? Don't just listen to this part and then go back and send a video to your boyfriend saying, look, Dage always says that if you act like this, you'll want to have someone else. You have to remember, there have to be certain conditions, there have to be certain requirements. In other words, relatively speaking, if you're in a relationship with this kind of person and you make him feel that things aren't always the same, if you make him feel that he can really have a handle on you, then he'll behave relatively well. And he'll also feel, hey, this is great. I can always find my husband whenever I want. And every time he gives me a surprise. Then he won't want to look for someone else. If he has Hua Ke obviously means he cares about face, right? If Hua Ke is in the spouse palace, it means that his relationship is his pride, his dignity, right? So for people like this, of course, they hope that there will always be different changes in their relationship. They want others to feel that their love is always so romantic and rich, and they want their partner to always be so smart and also creative. So to deal with this kind of person, you have to become someone like that. Smart, romantic, creative, and you can't always stay the same. We often say when the heavenly mechanism transforms the heart, being too clever can backfire. Because I think a lot, I always feel like I haven't thought enough, and then I end up thinking even more. So I feel like I haven't thought enough, and the more I think, the more complicated it gets. In the end, the result is usually that I've thought incorrectly. When the heavenly mechanism transforms into calculation, this kind of situation often happens. Being too clever can backfire. So when I hear that the heavenly mechanism and artistic talent are in the spouse palace, just think about it. There's already a heart that's been stirred inside. I already feel like the environment makes me not want things to stay the same. Then I want to try to care about others. And then I want to show everyone that I have good relationships with people, that my romantic prospects are pretty good. At this point, if I try to resolve things, it might actually turn into something possible. Whether it's out of kindness or mischief, like when Starbucks has a buy one, get one free deal, well, not buying is also an option, right? So I just buy one for myself, and at the same time, I bring the other cup to the new receptionist next door at our place just to give her a cup. And while I'm at it, I gently show some caring in a soft, feminine way. At times like this, it might lead to misunderstandings from others, and this kind of behavior can also easily create turmoil in your own heart. When it comes to relationships, I tend to overthink things like, does my boyfriend really love me? Am I not doing enough? Am I not caring enough about him? Or maybe I don't have enough control over the relationship, and so on and so forth. This can actually make your emotions feel unsettled or leave you feeling lost inside, and this kind of unease and confusion. When your fate brings someone new into your life who starts to show you care and concern, it's also possible for things to go off track. It could also help calm things down. That's what the Tian Ji star does. Whether it's facing Tai Yin or together with Tai Yin, it's prone to this. When the four transformations appear, similar situations can arise. But everyone, remember this. This combination, whether in modern interpretations or ancient texts, especially regarding women, always says that this is a configuration prone to affairs or to being a promiscuous woman. Of course, that's just how the old texts are. That's what the old texts say. Women are all and men are all talented and intelligent. Why? Because those ancient texts were written by men. So you have to consider the perspective of people in the past and then add in these new characteristics as well. So what about this combination? Especially when it's in a woman's chart, whether it's in the life palace or the spouse palace, it's often interpreted that way by others. But in reality, that's not the case. In fact, it's all because the Tai Yin star is influencing the Tian Ji star, making her want to take care of others a bit more. It's just that sometimes when she takes care of others too much, or when the Tian Ji star overthinks things, it can lead to situations that people find unpleasant or don't want to see. But in reality, this is a combination. Simply put, being with someone who has this combination in their spouse palace, you will usually feel very happy and romantic, and you'll feel cared for. Your relationship won't be stagnant. As long as you understand what they want and make sure not to let them slip away, everything will be fine. All right. Thank you, everyone.